Hello friends, in this video we will talk about interceptor, HTTP interceptor. To create this you have to go to the project path in the command prompt and just you have to run the command ng generate interceptor and name of the interceptor. Like in this we have test, so I will put test. So this is the command to generate interceptor. I have already created, so I'm not going to run this command, but this is the command you should know about creating the interceptor. So interceptor is basically used to manipulate HTTP request. Every HTTP request can be handled by the interceptor. Means if you have to add any headers, any authorization API key inside headers, like anything you have to modify the headers, you can use the interceptor. If you have to get manipulate the response, you can use the interceptor. If you have to handle the error, you can use the HTTP interceptor. This is useful when we have multiple HTTP requests, multiple method to call the HTTP URL. Then this common code of interceptor will manipulate every response, every error, every headers for every HTTP request. So you have one single method inside HTTP request and inside HTTP interceptor to manipulate all the HTTP requests. So let's check interceptor. So you can see there is a class test interceptor implement HTTP interceptor. So when you create the interceptor, this will uh, already available inside the interceptor code. Only thing you have to modify the methods of interceptor to write your code. Everything is already available. So we have test interceptor class that implements HTTP interceptor interface and having an intercept method with two parameter request and next. So this is the code intercept method to where we can modify for our changes. So if let's say if you have to add a authorization key inside headers, so then you have to just clone the request dot clone, and you have to pass a object with property headers, and you can write request dot headers dot set and API key, and let's say API key is 12345. So the API key is added inside a header. So in every HTTP request, this API key is added inside a headers. And next you can handle the request by next dot handle request, and if you have to manipulate with the response, you have to just use pipe function, and inside pipe you have to pass map operator, and map will be important from RxJS operator here and map operator inside map there is a parameter event of type HTTP event, and inside this we can return event, and to get the response we have to just put the if block where we have to put a condition if event is the instance of HTTP response. Means if the event is coming from the map function is instance of HTTP response, then it will be a response from the API. So you can manipulate response in this block, and in this case I have just put alert to see the how the response will be inside this block. And also if you have a error inside the API, this will handle by this block. So you have to use the catch error function. Inside catch error function there is error parameter of type HTTP error response, and callback will throw the error, and you can manipulate the all the error here. Like if you want to put the alert function, alert dialog function, then you can write code here. So in this case I just put alert to see the error. To use the interceptor you have to just import inside app module.ts file like this. You have to import the class first as test interceptor, and you have to import HTTP interceptor from Angular common HTTP, and inside providers array you have to just pass the object and with some property like provide is HTTP interceptor use class test interceptor and multiple true. So this is the way you can use the HTTP interceptor inside your Angular application. To test this interceptor, you have to call a API. So when you call the API, this interceptor will be work. To call the API, you have to just use HTTP client, and to use the HTTP client, you have to just import the HTTP client module from this Angular Common HTTP, and and you have to import HTTP client module here, and you have to just import HTTP client module and inside imports array. So this is the way to this is the way you can call the API. You have to import HTTP client module from Angular Common HTTP, and you have to add inside HTTP client module here inside imports array. So let's call API. To call the API, we need a service file, and I have already created a service, new service.ts, and you can see I just imported HTTP client here to call the API like this, and inside constructor we just inject HTTP client here, and we have a method get data to call the API. URL is this, and this URL is called by this .http get method, and we pass the URL and just subscribe this. And this get data will be called from app component.ts file. We just imported here new service, and inside constructor we just inject this service, and inside constructor we just call this API, this service dot get data. So when the API will, when the Angular application loaded, this get data will be called, and if the get data will be called, the interceptor should also work. In the interceptor we just write changing of API key, updation of API key, and we get the response, and if there is error we get the error. So let's check on browser. Just called ngserve to run this application, and once this called, the app will load on the browser. So here is the localhost for 200. Just inspect this. Let's refresh this, and you can see the response is alert here. And let's disconnect the internet, and there should be error. You can see the error is this. You can show more errors, like if you alert only error, then there must be more error. So this is the whole error. HTTP failure response from this URL unknown error, this type of error alert, if the connectivity not present, or any other error, if there will be any error, other error. Now let's reconnect this, and let's run this again. So response is here, and now let's check inside network, and this is the URL, and let's check headers. You can see API key is here. So API key is added, modified at runtime inside HTTP interceptor for authorization purpose. So this is the way to use the HTTP interceptor. Hope you like this. If you like this, please subscribe the channel, like the video. We'll back soon with some other